You can name a number one single from a number one album, right? Well, how about a number 25 single from a number 25 album? Well, Mr. Elton John had one of those, and you might even have voted for me to get to it today. Hey, welcome to Acting is Reacting with me, JSB, and yes, today we are with Elton John for 1983's Kiss the Bride, which reached number 25 in the US, as did its parent album, Too Low for Zero. This was the most recent, at time of recording, poll winner on the channel, so keep an eye on the channel community page for polls and other interactive excitements, and get involved to make your voice and your choice heard on the channel, even if it's then my voice that you have to actually hear on the videos. But hey, there's not much we can do about that now, is there? I'm really sorry about that. You're stuck with me, kid. Anyway, the more of you who vote, the less likely I'll be to have to be the one that makes a decision if it's too close to call, like this one almost was. I mean, it was literally one vote in it. And John Mayer fans, by the way, don't worry, I'm sure we'll get back to him at some point. Anyway, if you like and approve of democracy, well, smash that like button for me now. Ta. So, Kiss the Bride was the third single from Too Low to Zero, and aside from its US chart peak, qualifying it for my series on 25 related songs to mark the year 2025, which is the year we're in case you weren't sure, it scraped the top 20 in the UK and made top 40 in Australia, New Zealand, and Canada, and probably other countries as well. I didn't check them all. So it tells the story of a man at a wedding of an ex-lover, and so their relationship ended, but they're still friends. But he's wrestling with this desire to stop the wedding, unsure of doing so would rekindle their love. Well, I've got an inkling on whether it would or not, so don't do it, Elton. But I can't remember what he does, because I have heard the song a few times back in my much, much younger days, but it's not one I recall very strongly, or indeed one that I can say that I've heard this century. So it will almost be like a brand new song to me. So let's see what I and you make of it now.
Well, she looked up peach in the dress she made when she was still a mama's little girl. And when she walked down the aisle, everybody smiled at her innocence and curls. And when the preacher said, "Is there anyone here got a reason why they shouldn't wait?" I should have stuck up my hand. I should have got up to stand. Trickling down her pretty face. And when he slipped on the ring, I knew everything would never be the same again. But if the groom would have known, he'd have had a fit about his wife and the things we did. And what I plan to say, yeah, on her wedding day. Well, I thought it, but I can't take it. I wanna kiss the bride, yeah. I wanna kiss the bride, yeah. Long before she met him, she was mine.
I didn't expect this to be so guitar oriented. It's working. All right. Yeah. All right. That was Elton John and Kiss the Bride. And one of the reasons I haven't heard it much over the years is I didn't think I liked that song very much. And it's a lot better than I remembered. Though it is slightly strange hearing it these days, because of course at the time Elton was still playing straight and doing silly things like actually marrying a woman and ruining her life. Nice one, Else. Yeah, of course it's not meant to be autobiographical, but you can't help but view it through that lens when you know what you know. Of course, he played it in a set until about 1989, after that marriage was over and just before he came out officially. Well, you know, can take people a while. It took me a while, and he beat Barry Manilow to it by a decade, so no judgment. Um, but yeah, I didn't remember it being such a strong guitar-driven track. Was there any piano on there at all? Probably not. Good up-tempo, bouncy number. I don't think it's as strong as the other singles from that album, which were I'm Still Standing, and I guess that's why they call it the blues, but it still holds up pretty well, as it turns out. So it's a win from me. Too Low for Zero as an album is probably the best regarded of his 80s stuff, both at the time and certainly since, because he had Bernie Taupin co-writing everything on it for the first time in yonks, and his classic era band all back together again. So it was kind of an event at the time. So let me know what you thought of that track and of 80s Elton overall, and of that album in particular. And I'm sure you want to know which two Elton tracks did one better than this and made number 24, and which of those two I like the best. Well, one side of my head, you'll be able to find that out. So I will just say thanks for watching today and bye for now, but not for long.
Acting is reacting. This does not mean acting again.